Yeah, people been hitting me up for it, man. Yo, you gotta react to this. You gotta react to this video. So we are finally here. Hit that like button, man. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Woo! Here we go, man. Yeah. But the way that he does his research and the way that he breaks it down, I don't even know how he finds all of this, but man, he is amazing at what he does. He deserves every view, every subscription. He deserves everything because I know the amount of time it takes for him to make these videos. What he do is not easy. And the way that he edits his videos, so not only the research, but the way that he puts the edits together, and man, this is phenomenal work. All right. I mean, top tier work right here. So yeah, he deserves everything that he gets. So definitely y'all go check him out. I'm sure you already, heard about him, but if you're not heard about this dude, man, you don't know what you're missing. All right. Definitely go subscribe to him. He does phenomenal work. I mean, top tier work. All right. So let's get into it.
Make sure to do that, as it should offer some good insight into where we're at in the beef up to this point. And I promised my nephew I'd do this, so huge shout out to Marty. Marty wants to be a YouTuber someday, and if he wants to do it, he can do it. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, okay, buddy? So right off rip, it was on Euphoria where Kendrick alluded to going back-to-back on Drake, and that's exactly what he did on this record, releasing 616 in LA just 3 days later.
Back-to-back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record.
And this was something that I predicted over a month ago before any of the disses dropped, when all we had was the Like That record. I think Kendrick's gonna use Drake's own angle against him, and he'll probably even reference back-to-back while he does it. So before we...
Yeah, hey, this dude, he on point, all right? Well, I wouldn't say that he's on point, but, and once again, everything is allegedly, right? And I'm sure, this is him just breaking down his version of it. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily true, all right? So let me say allegedly, everything that is said in this video is alleged. I'm only here reviewing the content. Not saying that I don't know. I'm just reviewing the content. All right. Nothing has been proven. This is just, people putting the pieces together. So everything is allegedly. All right. Could it be? This is a could it be moment. Okay. I'm not saying that everything is true. Everything is right. I'm just here reacting as a content creator. Okay. Could it be? That's all I said. Could it be? Not saying that it's true. Not saying that it's accurate. Not saying that it's proven. I'm just saying, could it be? Could it be? Could it be? You sure gonna find out?
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be, chat? Could it be? Let me say, because now I got to be very careful. Could it be? Is it possible? Allegedly, could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? I don't know. And I have to speak this way because when you're living under threats of people who are trying to control media narratives as lawyers, I have to speak this way. Could it be?
Could it be? Could it be? Let's continue.
Before we even begin, we have to take a close look at the title of the track, as there's several meanings. First and foremost, the one that will jump out to any Drake fan is Kendrick's usage of the timestamp format. Drake is synonymous with timestamp titles, and it's on these records where he gets super busy with the pen. Whenever someone tries to tell me that Drake can't rap, I'll always tell him check out one of those records, then tell me that he can't rap. So this was a very strategic and petty angle from Kendrick as he attempts to taint Drake's long-running series. Even since this track dropped, we've seen multiple people claim that Kendrick's version of the timestamp was way better than any of Drake's, and this very well could have been Kendrick's goal. And let's be realistic, Drake still has by far the best timestamp records. Like he still lays claim to that. Now, as far as the other meanings behind this title, there are several theories bouncing around, but I'm going to give you guys the most significant meaning and truly break down why that is. It was on June 16th, 2011 that Kendrick met Drake for the very first time. In a XXL magazine, Kendrick described the meeting saying, "I did a show in Toronto on June 16th, my first show in Toronto. I think it was the same night we were going back to the hotel and he hit my phone. I guess he got the word that I was in town, he was there for the night working on the album, and he said he wanted to meet up. We met up, chilled out, and got the vibe. Now remember, the Buried Alive track that Kendrick did for Drake was based on this moment when they first met. On Buried Alive, Kendrick reflects on this meeting with Drake, mentioning how Drake introduced him to the glitz and glamour of celebrity life. Kendrick described being picked up in a Maybach by Drake and states that Drake brought him to a fancy place to eat where he talked to Kendrick about women and the industry. However, on the track, Kendrick truly struggles with the idea of becoming famous as he's afraid it will change him for the worse, but he also realizes that this type of lifestyle comes with the territory. Now, what's extremely critical to point out is how Kendrick ends off the track.
The reason why the highlight was when he said you belong to the people when you outside.
So he clearly says that's what he said. Now, who is he? Who's he talking about?
So dig a shovel full of money, full of power, full of pussy, full of fame, and bury yourself alive. Then I died.
What most people fail to realize is that these last few lines is not Kendrick speaking to himself, but Drake having a conversation with Kendrick. And this
Bro, what is wrong with Kendrick, bro? Jesus.
is the part that's really important. When asked by Double XL to explain the meaning of why the track ended like this, Kendrick said the following. At the end of the verse, that's him in the conversation. Him telling me that you must accept this lifestyle and it's up to you how far you're going to go with it or how much you're going to let in. I then acknowledge what he's saying when I say, then I died, which leaves it hanging on the audience trying to figure out where I would go with it. Will I let it taint me or destroy me, or will I know how to deal with it? So I mean, it's on this night.
Yo, wait. Are you telling me that Kendrick been planning this? You telling me Kendrick been waiting on this? He already knew that this was gonna happen. Wait. Are you? You telling me Kendrick been waiting on this? Man, what?
June 16th, where Drake is giving Kendrick a pep talk about fame, the industry, how to deal with it. This Buried Alive interlude is important because Drake gives Kendrick a choice. He tells him that fame will come and that it's up to him on how he deals with it. But the thing is, Kendrick wasn't the only person who needed to make this choice. This whole thing rings true for Drake as well because Drake had the exact same choice to make, and after Take Care, his fame exploded and he was completely consumed by it. Drake's lifestyle in 2024 isn't that much different from the lifestyle that he showed Kendrick back in.
And that's what Kendrick was, saying in his diss. You don't know nothing about that. You know nothing about that. This nigga been waiting this whole time. This nigga's been waiting this whole time. When was that song created? Hold on. When was this song created? How long ago was that? When was that song? 2011? Y'all said 2011?
And that it's
He was telling him on his own song? Hold on. What goddamn song is that? Shit. What song was that?
up to him on how he deals with it. But the thing is, Kendrick wasn't the only person who needed to make this choice. This whole thing rings true for Drake as well because Drake had the exact same choice to make, and after Take Care, his fame exploded.
Hey, he did this on his... Hey, Kendrick was telling this nigga on his own song. Buried Alive. And the song is called Buried Alive. Oh my Jesus. He was telling this nigga 12 years ago on his own song.
exploded, and he was completely consumed by it. Drake's lifestyle in 2024 isn't that much different from the lifestyle that he showed Kendrick back in 2011. Drake is still living that same old rapper's life, it's just on a far bigger scale. Now, in the case of Kendrick, he ended off the record making us wonder which way he'd go with it, and today, we now know what choice he made. Unlike Drake, Kendrick did not
Full of power, full of pussy, full of fame, and bury yourself alive. Then I died.
Bro, this is creepy, bro. Nah, I don't like Kendrick. Nah, this is creepy. Wow. Dear bro, this is this is creepy, man. Well, I need to go back and listen to this whole song then. I need to go back and listen to this. This was 12 years ago. This nigga predicted this 12 years ago. What on the song? What Drake? On the song? What him? He did. Jesus.
not get buried by the temptations of money, power, pussy, and fame. Both artists took an entirely different route, and the Buried Alive interlude is important because it acts as a full circle moment. By Kendrick using the date June 16th in the title, Drake knows exactly what he's referring to, and bringing this up 13 years later is extremely powerful. Kendrick proved to have the
Wait, so Kendrick is letting him know, bro, remember that song we did together? Yeah, nigga, I tried to tell you. So he purposely, so that's, oh, shit. Nigga, this is like a direct message to Drake, and Drake, oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
strength to resist the temptations that Drake warned him about, and Drake himself was weak and couldn't do the same.
No. No, bruh, no.
Now, I gotta say, Drake flips this narrative really well on Family Matters, but that one's coming up next. So, when we get a track like Euphoria, all these years later, the shit that he's saying to Drake is all the more impactful.
I'm allergic to the lame shit, only you like being famous.
Fans might take lines like this one lightly, but it holds a lot of depth because Kendrick knows that when he first met Drake had plans of keeping a level head, as that's what their conversation was about. This is only further confirmed in the Double XL interview when he talks about Drake and the concept of the Buried Alive track. I felt like he was in a space now where vanity's everywhere, and he had his hands on every bit of it, and he's trying to escape that. But what's clear today is Drake lost his fight. I mean, he didn't escape it at all.
It's a 2004 Acura TSX. It's a nice first car for like a teenager, I guess, as opposed to a Mercedes or BMW. I think that's pretentious, personally.
And this is exactly why.
Not only that, let's keep in mind when Drake said about when Lil Wayne gave him advice. Lil Wayne gave Drake advice. And y'all remember when he said to, be the same person? Let's also keep in mind this part right
Tell
here
me,
too.
how did you guys connect? Because you all are friends.
And so, yeah, we would talk and like go out to Houston and meet you. And what a time.
Music to the next step.
The greatest advice Wayne has ever given me, and it's a constant, it's less of advice and more of a constant reminder, which I love him so much for saying this to me, is, he's always just like, man, please be yourself. Please don't ever try and be me or anybody else. Don't ever go get tattoos. You don't have to dress any different, because I like from the day Wayne met me to now, I haven't changed anything about myself. He met me and he really liked the kid that he met.
How old were you then? How old were you, Drake, when you met?
This is insane.